Hi, my name is Marian LaCourse, and this is my teaching philosophy video reflection. And I would say that my teaching philosophy has changed in the past year, not just during student teaching, because of everything that has happened in our country in the past year and a half, maybe 2 years, with COVID. When I first started teaching, I focused only on grades, how my students were doing, how they were progressing, which is important and everything, and I still care about that. But I also want to make sure that my students' mental health and their well-being is also first and foremost, and their needs. I have a lot of students that have been going through a lot at home, and during the whole virtual teaching world last year, a lot of them went through many different changes and some bad home life situations. So I always try to consider their needs, and even when they're acting out, I try to think of it more on a personal level, and I try to talk to the kids as they are and for who they are. And that goes with my Christian worldview point. I want to make sure that I'm treating all of my students with kindness and loving them. And the Bible does say that love is patient and it's kind. So I always try to keep that in my head when I'm teaching and talking to my students. And when it comes to technology in the classroom, I use technology a lot for visuals, for videos. Videos really help a lot of my students because it's more visual. And I use songs for sight words and things like that, and it really helps my students. And I also use technology to communicate with parents, and this is a lot easier for many parents instead of doing phone calls or getting them to meet in person, or even email is sometimes hard for them, so I use other platforms.